Hey guys, Jengar here. Welcome to this episode of Jabber with Jengar. I promise you a little episode in which I would go into some of the details of this summer for me. Why I haven't made any videos, while I promised in the last episode of Jabber that I would make at least 4 or 5 videos a month. But yeah, I had to spend more time on my son and everything came into a little bit of a faster stream. Also, I had some problems in my marriage, which sometimes when you're in stressful moments, you have less time for each other, and that came to a head. And then finally, it was very busy at work as well. But all in all, it was a hectic summer, and no time for making videos in that. But we'll go into all that. Also, I want to go into a little bit of this patch in short on the end, but. We'll see. First of all, my son. Well, I told you before the summer that my son is behind on speaking and his general development, and that he would need more of my time. Well, it turned out that the more time I gave him every day, the more he started to respond, and that compelled me to give him even more time. And in the summertime, you go outside with your kids, you put him on a bicycle, you cycle with him, you walk with him with one of these walking bicycles where he's just trying to cycle while I kept him straight up. We did a lot of stuff outside. He played with other children. He didn't do that much before, so there was some amazing developments. Also at school where he did very well. He started to speak, and all those encouraging things made me put more time into him, less time into flying, and well, one thing came to another, and before I knew it, I hadn't made videos for a while. What also didn't help was my relationship with my wife came into a little bit of a bad period where we had less and less time for each other, and sometimes you start to irritate on things that you didn't irritate yourself before. You have less time for each other in a marriage sometimes, and we had one of those moments. Could very well have been a moment where we would have lost sight of each other and could have made the choice to give up. I actually came very close to that point where I told her that if things didn't change, it would be an end for me. But after some good talks and some heart-to-heart moments, we decided to give it another try. She will also find some help for some issues she's been having, and all in all, I think the future looks much brighter this way, and we said some things to each other we hadn't said before, and I mean that in a positive way, not a negative way. Usually I'm quite a talker, but in all the stress of the last year, we just had less time to talk with each other, and it was good in the end that we had that moment together and where we could fix things up again. So marriage saved. My child made huge steps this summer, and really he's a different child after this summer, really, and he's still behind. Let's be fair on that, but he now has a fighting chance to improve himself enough in the coming 8 months that he can maybe go to school at 4.5. In Holland, you can go to school at 4, and schools already start to, be a little bit difficult. That he's becoming 4 soon, and he has to go to school. And I know in other countries that is not that quick often. In some countries you only have to go to school at 6, some even at 7. But in Holland it is 4, but it's not mandatory yet at 4. It only mandatory at 5. But the schools count from 4 basically, and they want the child at 4. And some even want, if they are difficult, they can try to get your child into a special school, which is a school with kids. With autism, with AHDH. I don't know how you call this in English, but it's hyperactivity, I think. What you call that? Kids get Ritalin for that medication and stuff like that. And my child would be placed then in between that if I didn't have another idea about that. I do have another idea about that, and I mean he has sugar. He's a diabetes patient, and he's had a difficult year when he got this. And my child got it at 1.5. Most children get it later. I think my child should just get the time until 4.5, maybe even 5, to get ready for school. That's what I'm gonna aim at, but the schools don't always go your way. It's something you hope for, but it doesn't always happen. I've read enough stories about that. We're gonna try though. I think we have some people who support families in this in this process on our side, and we'll see where it goes, but I'll keep you up to date on that. But my son is doing fantastic. Marriage is safe, so I'm feeling pretty good. Also, now finally a new patch hit. Of course, I didn't do anything with the last patch yet, so I still had plenty of planes to look at from that. But the new patch piqued my interest. I checked out a little bit, saw the Chinese tree appear, which should be fun, although I mean most of the planes in that are copy pasted, so I don't know if it's gonna be that much fun, but we'll see. At least I had fun in the Gladiator, and I think much of the visits on the planes in the Chinese tree will be fun, because it is always fun to visit the lower tiers and some of the favorite planes that came by over the years. So yeah, we'll be looking into that. The problem is for me at the moment with that is, I already said it in the last video, in the Gladiator video, but I haven't made any videos for the last 3 months, so Gaijin is less likely to give me a lot of support right off the bat. I will try. I'll send them a mail today or tomorrow and see if next week I'll get a response. Maybe if they notice that I'm starting to make videos again, that they'll throw some support my way to get things unlocked and spaded for me so that I can make the videos. I mean, with a jet it takes a long time to get them spaded. I can't do that anymore, especially now with my son and stuff like that. But yeah, we're gonna have to see how much time is left. But for making videos, I think I can make time. But for actually spading the things and unlocking the jets, I will be ready to make videos then in half a year, and that doesn't benefit me, nor does it benefit Gaijin. So that's why they give all the creators in the content partnership program, they give them support so that the reviews can come out quickly, and then it benefits everybody. But yeah, if you don't make any videos, they are less likely to give you big support, and I haven't made any videos, so big support is out of the question, I think, anyway. But maybe I can squeeze a few jets out of it and see if they will support me that way. Anyway, so we'll be looking into that. I look forward to that. I have a lot more drive again to fly. I haven't flown at all almost for the whole summer. So yeah, I definitely feel like that. Looking forward to it again, and I'm putting my feet in the water again, trying to get some of the skills warmed up again. I'm in the low tiers right now. This was one of the first matches I flew, and yeah, so pretty nice. All in all, I'm looking forward to get back into things. Anyways, I've been babbling on long enough. I think I can make this a little bit of a shorter episode. I think most of the questions you may have had over the summer have been answered. I've had other things on my mind, and I think those things are, well, it's obvious why I put my time into that and not making videos. If you put time into making videos while you have these problems, then don't complain when your life falls apart, right? Because it can't get much serious than these things. And making videos for a computer game pales in comparison to these things. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. You can expect much more from me again, and we'll see each other in the next video. Bye bye. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, and if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.